Backstage update. On Liv Morgan's WWE status, Mandy Rose reacts. To WWE NXT, Homecoming Snub, Torrie Wilson explains what it was like to kiss Vince McMahon. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel, I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Perez not only took Morgan's place and title, but eventually lost the championship to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. This sparked speculation that Morgan and Perez might feud upon Morgan's return. However, according to a new report from bodyslam.net, there aren't any current discussion regarding a potential Morgan-Perez feud. The report states, as of recently, sources indicate to Bodyslam that there haven't been any discussions about a Liv Morgan-Roxanne Perez feud upon Morgan's return from injury. Liv Morgan has returned this week to the Performance Center to continue with her injury recovery. It is not known exactly at what stage she is in regarding her recovery, but if the timelines are correct, she is right in the middle of the given time frame. A WWE Hall of Famer recently opened up about a surprising moment from her career, revealing what it was like to kiss Vince McMahon on her very first day with the company. Torrie Wilson made her WWE debut in June 2001, appearing in a storyline where her character was having an affair with Mr. McMahon. In her debut segment, Wilson shared an on-screen kiss with Vince, with Linda McMahon present in the scene. Speaking on a recent episode of the Ariel Helwani show, Wilson admitted that her first day on the job was nerve-wracking. She described the kiss as interesting, noting that the segment was produced by none other than Linda McMahon herself. Wilson explained, "It was obviously extremely intimidating working with Vince during the first day, and kissing Vince first day, just like I always handled everything else. Just felt someone pushing me on the back and just do it. Kissing Vince was interesting because Linda was standing right there, kind of helping navigate it all. I don't know if that made me feel better or more weird, but I don't know, I was just really happy to have a big role on TV then." Mandy Rose has been absent from WWE since January 2023, but fans have consistently voiced their desire to see her back in the ring. While Rose previously hinted at a possible return, her current ventures could complicate those plans. JUSO discloses plans to avenge Roman Reigns at WWE WrestlePalooza. JUSO and Jimmy USO are taking on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tag team match at WrestlePalooza. The USOs came together after Jimmy USO arrived to save JUSO from the Vision members. The match was made official, and fans are leaning towards the USOs to win the match. The rivalry between the Vision members and the USOs isn't just about the four superstars, but also involves Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. JUSO is determined to avenge Roman Reigns. At Clash in Paris, Bronson Reed lost the match to Roman Reigns, but did not accept it gracefully. When Reigns put Paul Heyman in a guillotine hold after the match, Breaker and Reed brought down their wrath on the OTC. Despite JUSO intervening to save Reigns, the former undisputed WWE champion had to be stretchered out of the arena. On ESPN SportsCenter, the Yeet Master revealed that no one should mess with family and be allowed to get away with those actions. He plans to avenge the tribal chief by ensuring they win the match and taking them down exactly the way the Bronze took down Roman Reigns. We're going to have to get them. We got to get them on next weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like they done dropped the tribal chief. That's our guy, head of the table. You can't mess with family, you know what I'm saying? Sis, you know what it is? Like, we can talk about it, but when someone else touches your family, it just hits you different. Apart from Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, WWE may have hinted at a possible rivalry between JUSO and LA Knight following WrestlePalooza. 5 WWE superstars who don't have a match scheduled for WrestlePalooza 2025. Amidst the hype and build-up around WrestlePalooza 2025, these 5 WWE superstars will not get a chance to show their skills. WrestlePalooza 2025 is unprecedented in many ways. This will be the first time a WWE PLE event streams live on ESPN in the US, following the landmark WWE ESPN deal. Several prominent WWE superstars are set to feature in the high-octane event, from John Cena and Brock Lesnar to mixed tag team action among CM Punk, AJ Lee, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch. But amidst the build-up around these exciting matches, several WWE superstars will not be competing inside the squared circle at the high-octane PLE event in Indianapolis. In light Of the upcoming high-stakes event, here are 5 WWE superstars who will not be featured at WrestlePalooza 2025. Perhaps the most important name missing from the list of WWE superstars who will not be featuring at WrestlePalooza 2025 is that of Roman Reigns. The official reason behind his absence from the event is unknown. However, it is widely speculated that Reigns has been deliberately trying to have inconsistent bookings due to other priorities. The OTC recently featured as Azumi in the Street Fighter movie. The former Universal Champion has been competing inside the ring as continuously as ever, up until his triple threat clash at WrestleMania 41. But without a doubt, Reigns missing WrestlePalooza will definitely be a major blow to the PLE event. Perhaps featuring in another PLE event after his intense match at Clash in Paris was too much for him at this stage in his career. WWE has been underutilizing Randy Orton for some time now. The 14-time world champion has had underwhelming matches in the recent past. No title shots, heated feuds, or storyline works have meant inconsistent bookings for the Apex Predator. It is because of his absence from major WWE programming that Orton will not be featured at WrestlePalooza. The reasons for inconsistent bookings are unknown, but many amongst the professional wrestling community speculate that the former World Heavyweight Champion could still be completely recovering from the back injury that he sustained at Night of Champions 2025 during the King of the Ring finals against Cody Rhodes. The buzz around Orton is that WWE is carefully monitoring his situation, and something big could come up as far as his next move for his wrestling career is concerned. Orton's last WWE appearance in a major PLE event was at SummerSlam 2025. In all likelihood, WWE might be saving him to make a 15th world title possible for him. WWE under Triple H has focused on elevating talented superstars to prominent clashes inside the ring and major storylines. LA Knight has been knocking on the doors of the creative heads of the company in this regard for some time now. The former United States champion did get some opportunities inside the company recently. He was part of the fatal four-way clash for the World Heavyweight title at Clash in Paris and competed against Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event, which crucially marked the beginning of the knee injury gimmick from the self-styled architect of the WWE. But when it comes to getting consistent opportunities for major world titles for LA Knight, WWE has disappointed once again. In a major setback to the megastar, it was decided that the World Heavyweight title would not be on the line to promote the mixed tag team match between CM Punk, AJ Lee, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch. Rhea Ripley has been a major superstar in the women's division of the company. The self-styled mommy of the WWE was expected to feature at WrestlePalooza 2025, considering she is currently a top star and a future main eventer for the company. But WWE has distanced Ripley from the event and is currently focused on Ripley's several appearances in NXT. The former Women's World Champion took the fatal influence heads-on in the NXT. She first appeared alongside Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vacker during the September 9, 2025 episode of NXT via WWE. The next step in confronting the fatal influence came during NXT Homecoming on September 16, 2025 via WWE. In a 6-woman tag team match with Lyra Valkyria and Stephanie Vaque on her side, with her ongoing commitments in the NXT and the expected pursuit of the Women's World Championship. After the match between Io Sky and Stephanie Vaque, Ripley is not part of WrestlePalooza as of now. However, she is expected to feature on Monday Night Raw after the high-stakes PLE event at Evansville. Current United States champion has been a prolific performer inside the ring so far. The Canadian wrestler has been an active champion so far, defending his title even against the likes of John Cena. However, Zayn will not feature or defend his title at WrestlePalooza. WWE has instead decided to go with him competing against Carmelo Hayes with his title on the line during the go-home episode of Friday Night SmackDown before WrestlePalooza. Previously, during his title defense against John Cena, Zayn was attacked by Brock Lesnar, which resulted in the match ending in a no contest. Since the Beast Incarnate is also set to feature at Friday Night SmackDown on September 19th before WrestlePalooza, Zayn is expected to intervene and forge some sort of vengeance against the former Universal Champion. With this, Zayn would like to deliver a statement that he is not collateral damage in Lesnar's feud against Cena, which will culminate in an intense contest at WrestlePalooza 2025. These WWE superstars are prominent names. They are involved in major storylines and are seasoned campaigners inside the ring. However, WWE has decided not to feature them in the upcoming high-stakes event. The question now remains, what impact will their respective absences have on WrestlePalooza 2025? Do you think some or maybe all of them should have gotten a chance to display their abilities at the high-octane night in Indianapolis? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. WrestlePalooza 2025 will be streaming live on September 20th, 2025 on ESPN in the US and Netflix everywhere else.